What's going on, guys? How are the Battlefielders doing today? My name is Pone, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a Naval Strike video. I wanted to tell you about the weapons, how to unlock them. I've compared them to very other similar weapons so you guys know what to expect. I've got that laid out for you guys. I even have a tutorial video to show you exactly how Carrier Assault, or the new Titan mode reimagined, plays out in Naval Strike, and a few other little things that I happen to notice too along the way, including a very, very possible chance to have a level cap increase, meaning 110 no longer being that cap. So, let's start with the brand new assault weapon, the AR160. Now, the AR160 looks to be a pretty close weapon comparison to something along the lines of the AUG, or more specifically, probably more similar to the CZ805. So comparing this to the CZ805, the only major difference between the two is the fact that the CZ805 has about double the stability, but the AR160 has about double the range. Coming into the assignment to unlock this thing, Spare Time Sniper. Now, you need to acquire 3 assault rifle ribbons and 20 headshots with assault rifles to unlock this weapon. And to go alongside the name of the assignment, Spare Time Sniper, that's basically what this weapon is to give to the assault class. It's supposed to hold on to damage over range a lot better than the other rifles in the category, meaning whereas most guns, in around the 55-60 meter drop off, this one will probably continue on to around 80 to 100 meters, my guesstimate, or have a much higher minimum damage. So we'll see exactly how that one turns out when it is time. Second on our list is the AWS from the support category. Now, I compared this weapon to the MG4 and the M249, and the reason I do this is because that they are pretty high up there with a rate of fire at 800 rounds per minute. Now, where this one differs from that one, it's got 100 less shots than those other two, but it does have an incredibly big boost to hip fire and stability, if not double or triple the stability control, making it an impressive thing for 100 rounds, and an LMG to be able to do that is a great thing. Now, to unlock this guy, you have to do the Swiss cheese assignment. You will need to acquire 3 LMG ribbons and destroy 3 armor as support. I'd recommend doing it with C4. Third up, we have the SR-2 PDW, and from first glance, it looks like it's going to be one of the highest damage, if not the highest damage PDW in the game, equal to that of the AS-Val, or maybe even a stronger one. Now, on top of that, it also has incredible stability, meaning that there's not really any other guns in the category that I can compare this to. This one looks like it's going to be setting the bar. Now, to unlock this weapon, you need to complete the assignment Packing a Punch, which is exactly what this weapon does with that increased damage. All you have to do is destroy 20 boats, and in a DLC called Naval Strike, I'm sure that's just a matter of a couple games. Next up on the list is the Recon exclusive for this DLC, and it's the SR338. Now, what makes this gun a little bit differently is, according to Battlelog, it's a semi-automatic, not a bolt action like the rest in the class, meaning this thing is like a DMR, and to test this theory, the stats of this were almost identical to the RFB, looking like it had about 60 damage, so on and so forth. So, what this one definitely does take into consideration is it also starts with the 8x scope, something that's not available for the other DMRs. So we're finally going to see exactly how the 8x would affect the DMRs. Now, to unlock this, you need to complete the Always Deadly assignment. Now, you have to get 3 sniper rifle ribbons and 5 C4 kills on Naval Strike maps. So last and probably definitely least is the SW40 secondary in the brand new DLC. Now, with what limited resources I had, this gun looked almost identical to the Rex. Now, I'm not sure what they were thinking about bringing another gun in. If they do not know, a lot of the people are kind of unhappy with how the Rex and the 44 Magnum perform in this game compared to how they used to in Battlefield 3. So, we're going to kind of see exactly how they separate this weapon from the other two. I'm kind of curious about how they're going to do that. Now, to unlock this secondary, you need to complete the assignment Curveball, and you need to get 10 kills with impact grenades. It sounds very easy. It's going to be far harder than you think. So, with that being said, it's fairly simple. So, on top of the 5 new weapons in the Naval Strike DLC, there are also 2 new pieces of equipment, the M323 grenade launcher and the AA mine. Now, to unlock the AA mine, you need to get 3 PDW ribbons and destroy 5 attack air vehicles with rocket launchers. My guess, that means RPGs. I'm not sure if lock-ons will count, and it said attack. I know last time, in the last DLC, you were not able to get the 10 minutes in there to unlock the weapon and transport heli, so I'm guessing you have to take down only jets and attack helicopters for this one too. Now, to unlock the M323 grenade launcher, says 10 kills with UGL Dart and 10 kills with UGL LVG. Now, what that makes me think is they just basically mean M320 unless they're able to actually be put under barrel again. So, we'll see exactly how that plays out too. Now, another cool photo leaked where it showed that their guy was at a level 111. Knowing that the level cap right now is 110, I had a prediction months back that because of the awkward 110 level cap and the fact that from a level 101 all the way up to 110, you also got a color-coded sort of logo with your level as a purple color. I had a prediction that because the battle packs and the EXP boost being excessive, and I have hundreds of them saved up right now, that I predicted that when the time came, there were going to be increases to the level cap. So I expect another 10, 20, 30, 40 levels to be coming out with this Naval Strike DLC and possibly a new color like green or something. Customize those ship buckets, guys. Upon getting these stats from PlayStation 4, I also found that there was a way to check out a tutorial on the Carrier Assault game type on my PlayStation 4. So what we're going to do right now is show exactly how this game type plays out, and it's very, very similar to how Titan did work out in 2142. You have two teams with two carriers. Those are your bases. You capture these objectives and it launches a missile. Each one of these missiles launch is targeted at the enemy carrier. That carrier then takes 5% damage. Now after that happens, you're going to start taking these objectives and they're just going to start pummeling it over and over and over again. Now the enemy team can do the same thing and fire back. So as you control these objectives, the more missiles are launched. And I believe there's even a time thing. So if you hold on to them for 2, 3, 4 minutes, another missile is in fact launched. Now at 50%, you are actually able to board the enemy's carrier. And there's going to be an objective. The A objective, you go plant that and you protect it. Not sure whether or not it's going to be as long as your standard rush MCOM plant. But you're going to be on their base, therefore they're going to be able to spawn on you with ease. You need to make sure that you have a full team there, and you're going to need to take advantage of the air support to get in there and cover that. After you take the A objective, you can take the B objective and also lock that down and secure your team's victory. I do think that on top of that, if you cannot plant the objectives in time, if you can get the missiles to do enough for 100% damage, that's the alternative way to win as well. But keep in mind, there's always going to be objective switching hands in the middle of the map, so do not lose those control points. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video and maybe taken something away from it. I know I'm excited for Naval Strike. It's supposed to be rumored to come out on the 18th for premium users for all platforms, so look forward to that. If you did learn something today or enjoyed the video, be sure to smack that like button like it owes you money, and I will greatly appreciate that and hit you guys up with another video tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Stay moist.